Welcome back. As DBT projects grow, writing transformations alone is not enough. To build data that can be trusted and used confidently, we must focus on testing, documentation, and governance. This section explains how DBT helps maintain data quality and transparency across the entire analytics workflow. In this subtopic, we will understand how DBT tests validate data accuracy, how documentation explains business logic, and how lineage and governance features help track data usage and impact. These concepts ensure that data remains reliable, understandable, and well-controlled as it moves through different models. Why is testing important in DBT? Answer: testing ensures data accuracy and reliability. It helps detect issues early in the pipeline. DBT tests protect downstream reports. Reliable data builds stakeholder trust. What types of tests are supported in DBT? Answer: DBT supports generic tests like not null and unique. It also supports custom SQL-based tests. Tests can be applied to models and columns. This provides flexible data validation. What is a not null test in DBT? Answer: it checks that a column does not contain null values. It ensures required fields are always populated. Commonly used for primary keys. It improves data completeness. What is a unique test in DBT? Answer: it verifies that column values are not duplicated. Often used to validate primary keys. Helps prevent duplicate records. Ensures data integrity. What is an accepted values test in DBT? Answer: it validates that a column contains only allowed values. Useful for status or category fields. Helps catch unexpected data issues. Improves data standardization. What is a relationships test in DBT? Answer: it validates foreign key relationships between models. Ensures referential integrity. Prevents orphan records. Improves trust in joins. What are custom tests in DBT? Answer: custom tests are written using SQL. They validate complex business rules. Used when generic tests are insufficient. They return failing records if conditions are not met. Where are DBT tests defined? Answer: tests are defined in schema.yml files. They are written alongside model metadata. This keeps tests close to the data. It improves project organization. What happens when a DBT test fails? Answer: DBT marks the test as failed. Execution results show failing rows. Alerts teams to data quality issues. Helps prevent incorrect data usage. What is documentation in DBT? Answer: documentation describes models and columns. It explains transformation logic and business meaning. DBT Auto generates documentation sites. Documentation improves team understanding. What is DBT Auto-generated documentation? Answer: DBT generates HTML documentation from metadata. It includes models, tests, and lineage. The docs are easy to navigate. This reduces manual documentation effort. What is data lineage in DBT? Answer: data lineage shows how data flows between models. It visualizes dependencies. Helps understand impact of changes. Useful for debugging and audits. What is column-level documentation in DBT? Answer: it explains the meaning of each column. Helps analysts understand data usage. Reduces misinterpretation. Improves self-service analytics. How does DBT support data governance? Answer: DBT enforces testing standards. It promotes consistent documentation. Lineage supports traceability. Governance improves data accountability. What is a DBT exposure? Answer. Exposures define how data is used downstream. Examples include dashboards and reports. They connect analytics tools to DBT models. This improves impact analysis. What are DBT model tags? Answer. Tags group related models or tests. They help control execution. Tags support selective runs. Useful for large projects. What is freshness testing in DBT? Answer. Freshness tests check data arrival times. They ensure source data is up to date. Useful for time-sensitive analytics. Helps detect pipeline delays. What is source testing in DBT? Answer. Source tests validate raw data tables. They ensure data quality at ingestion. Prevent bad data from entering pipelines. Improve end-to-end reliability. What is governance through version control in DBT? Answer. Version control tracks all changes. Supports audits and accountability. Enables rollback if issues occur. Improves collaboration. How does DBT help with compliance? Answer. DBT documents data transformations clearly. Lineage supports audit requirements. Tests enforce quality standards. This simplifies compliance efforts. What is a DBT test severity? Answer. Severity defines how failures are handled. Levels include warn and error. Teams control failure impact. Supports flexible quality enforcement. What is a DBT test severity? Answer. Severity defines how failures are handled. Levels include warn and error. Teams control failure impact. Supports flexible quality enforcement. How does DBT improve team communication? Answer. Documentation creates shared understanding. Lineage shows data flow clearly. Ownership clarifies responsibility. Reduces confusion and rework. What is the importance of governance in DBT interviews? Answer. Interviewers assess data quality awareness. Governance shows maturity in data handling. DBT governance features are commonly discussed. Strong answers reflect real-world experience. Why is DBT testing critical in production? Answer. Production errors impact business decisions. DBT tests catch issues early. They prevent bad data from reaching users. This ensures long-term data reliability. Thank you for watching ZoomInData. Subscribe and follow for more content.